You're watching Celtic Fans TV. Please don't forget to click subscribe below. What's happening, folks? Full-time reaction to Celtic 4 St Johnstone 1 here at Celtic Park. I've got Martin and Callum with me today. Callum, after a string of one-goal victories, it's nice to be a wee bit more comfortable today. Eh?
Much more comfortable, but yeah, you're almost coming out there. No, don't know the best word, but almost frustrated and a little bit irritated by VAR. It's ruining the game in this country, and that's hard to do because the game sometimes can't be great here. Apart from us, we're the only team that tries and plays the game the proper way at times. And my 4-1. I mean, if I could be really critical, we need to maybe stop conceding goals. That's 2 to United, 1 to County, 1 to Livy, 1 to St Johnstone. We're maybe just a wee bit slack in that area at the back. I don't know what it's down to. Maybe it's this time of year. We always seem to chisel games out at this time of year. It's the weather, it's the cold. Maybe it's just a collection of different things. But I'll take 4-1. We're almost getting pressure put on us. A little bit of pressure because the points so much, but there's a little bit of pressure getting put on us, and we're handling it very well. The squad's it's a massive squad, so we can take players out. The Turnbull red card, and we'll get on to it. But we've got obviously players that can take him in. Moy, I thought today played really well actually. I thought he came in and controlled the game. So overall, it's a positive result. The goal difference is more. And if you look at it over the weekend against us and them, it's more positive for us than it is them.
Aye, absolutely. Martin, a few changes to the team today. Maeda comes back in. Jota rested Moy in midfield, and Hatate slots in at right back, bags himself 2 goals. He done well, didn't he?
Aye. I just want to start by saying I drew the short straw. That's why I've got that one. I think a lot of us were trying to guess who was playing right back and what the formation would be, but I mean the changes didn't make a bit of difference to go 4-0 up, and then probably where you really felt it was when we brought the subs on and brought in Jota and Abada, and Haksabanovic came on as well, and then I think it was Turnbull after that. So strength and depth when we've got a fully fit squad. And that's been the case for a long time now. We're bringing on subs. Recently it's tended to be Moy comes on with Turnbull and Giakoumakis at 60 minutes. That was the predictable substitutions, but today it was slightly different, and I'm pleased to see that he's mixing up a little bit and starting different players. But I thought they were excellent today. I think the biggest frustration for me today was not taking our chances. I mean, I think there's a little bit of apathy at home where you think another chance will come as you're playing a bigger game. Although we see in the European games we want to take our chances either, and psychologically you want to be more ruthless. You want to take your chances because it could have been 6, 7, 8 today. I don't know how many games we've played now. Is that maybe 18, 19 games? We're roughly at the halfway stage. We've only
18,
dropped 3 points. I mean, that's incredible, and we've won every single home game in the league so far this year, so full points at home as well. So I think it was good because between Rangers games and our games we'd all only won by a single goal, so it was good today psychologically just to get and win by a few goals, but a nice emphatic performance overall. Yeah,
incredible consistency the team's shown, Callum. Moy comes into midfield today. I thought he started the game quite slowly. He was obviously robbed on a halfway line and then had to take a booking, but I thought after that he really grew in the game. He was brilliant. He played a lovely chip ball into the channel for Forrest to lay in Kyogo for his second goal, and I thought he just cruised it.
I actually says to one of the boys sitting next to me, it's probably going to be a bit harsh that he misses out next Monday. And the reality is, because he's going to play with Hatate, O'Reilly and McGregor all well for Wednesday against Hibs away, goes all well, so he's probably going to miss out and he's going to be a little bit harsh done by. But he had a brilliant World Cup as well. He's very calm. I would more than give him another year as well, give him another year rolling contract as well. Sometimes he looks maybe a little bit leggy heavy at time, and that's where he gets caught and he gets the yellow card. But after that, he just kind of cruised it, and it almost gives a bit of freedom to McGregor, because McGregor knows that he's got somebody behind him and all that will get back, and knows that defensive awareness. So it makes him a little bit a bit more balanced. But I thought we were overall today it is positive, as Martin's saying. We do score 4 goals, we get the 3 points. I think it's maybe 17 games. I'm sure the halfway point is against Rangers on Monday. That'll be the 19th game. So to go with this, I think it's was it 16 wins in? 17 wins and 1 defeat. As you can't ask much more than that, and it is, and you don't really see where we're going to lose or drop points. We don't really see that, and we've played some of the harder grounds away from home, and we've had a wee nice run. Now we're away to Hibs, which is a little bit of a more difficult venue in the past for us, but I don't fear, because Hibs are ranked rotten right now, and as I say, we're just turning results out.
Yeah. Martin, that's 13 goals in 16 games for Kyogo. He has come in for a bit of criticism this season for missing chances, and he's always on the periphery of the game. He's not involved a lot. He's always just trying to get himself in the right position. But it's a good goal during the week. Another 2 goals again, be very similar, right in the 6-yard box, timing his run. Good finishes, and that will do him the world of good.
My son said to me during the week, the number of times that we've gone down the wings and cut the ball across and there was nobody there during the week, 5, 6, 7 times in that game. Today we've done the same again and we were finishing those chances. So I'm hoping the manager's fed back and said, look guys, look at the balls, penalty spot balls. And that's exactly what Kyogo does. He's there and he's lively. But Maeda today and Kyogo, because what they bring, as we've talked about time and time again, is energy and pace, and the rest of the team feed off that as well. So, that never goes away with Kyogo. We've probably got a little bit more energy and pace off him now. It's a little bit more run with purpose, run when there's not just run about the whole game the way that Maeda sometimes does. But great to see him getting that goal return. The fans absolutely love him.
Callum, you've mentioned VAR already, and I don't want to start you on a rant, right? So we'll try and keep it relatively brief. But again, the length of time with checks today is just ridiculous. It seems like they wait until the ball's back at the centre circle and then say, right, we're checking this goal. When you see VAR in other countries and at the World Cup, the checks are done by the time the ball's back at the centre circle. David Turnbull got sent off. I need to see it again. He did come in at a pace and the keeper gets to the ball before him. But the keeper's getting treatment for 5 minutes and then they wait until the treatment's finished, do the check, send the referee to the monitor. It's so inefficient and it ruins the spectacle.
The other leagues of the world have the Marks and Spencers VAR. We have the cost cutter VAR. I don't think there's a point in having it in this country. One, it's a tin pot league. It is, because I sit and I watch games and there's just no effort from another team to get down and play football, and the league's never going to get better, and in turn it's harder for us to get better. It's harder for us to keep Ange Postecoglou, and I could go on for ages about that. But VAR's way too long. It's a simple decision. Is he on? Is he offside? It's too much. The fact that you're sitting there as a punter that you've paid good money for, more than a lot of other leagues that have got better systems than we do, but we punt out more money than the fans do. You're sitting there not having a clue what's happening. He's already at the monitor and the stadium announcers going, oh, VAR's checking such and such, and it's too long. And for me as a fan that comes here week in, week out, I would rather it be scrapped. Football's about decision making at times, and when it's slowed down, the momentum almost dies, and it almost sucks the life out of the players. It takes 5 minutes to get back into the rhythm, and then something else happens. And Hatate's second goal, who was outstanding today, Rio Hatate, right back. His second goal was clearly onside by a good.
He runs by the defender.
A good 2 feet. And it takes 3 minutes to check that decision. That has got to be something that's got... And I know there's teething problems, but it only seems to be strange that it's happening to us, these teething problems. It seems to be that way, and I don't know why.
They must have been sending them back. It must be offside. Check it again.
I keep checking that again, and honestly, I'm not going to get into myths and all that, right? But it is frustrating as a fan, sitting there watching it. You're there to be entertained. That's the business that we're in. And when you're slowing it down like that, it's almost like going to the panto and somebody kind of going, hold on a minute, no you didn't, and stop and play and going, well, what's happening here? And then going, right, react it again. It's just it's not football for me. It's not real. It's almost just it's fake, and I don't like it. I vote to get it out.
Last one on today, man of the match.
Hatate.
Martin, man of the match for you.
There was a number of candidates today, but Hatate got it, didn't he? And I thought he was unlucky not to get his hat trick, but he's playing a defensive position. He got himself forward. Big call out for CCV with his offensive play as well. That really got the crowd going. But for me, it has to be Hatate. He was brilliant today. Yeah,
full house for Hatate. There you go. Have a wonderful Christmas. Celtic are 9 points clear again at the top of the table. Like this video, comment with your own thoughts on the game below, and we'll see you on Tuesday for the build up to that game at Easter Road. Cheers.